your choice, but I'll basically talk about synchronization of cycles for FET today. This is what the topic has been asked for from me. So in case you want to freeze, we freeze and then we thaw after a month or so, and then we carry out for the embryo transfer. So we create the embryos. We freeze the embryos on day 3 or day 5, and then we transfer. Or we carry out fresh embryos. This is one lesson. So in the process of FET, we thaw the embryos, and then after thawing, we transfer the embryos into the uterus. We give minimal fertility drugs to the patient, and then after we have done that, we implant them. Then after they get implanted, we look at beta HCG on day 14 to day 6. This is what we are doing, and the embryo transfer is on day 3, or we do it on day 5 embryos. Day 5 embryos is called blast, and day 3 is normally an 8-cell embryo, 8 to 12 cell embryo. And morula normally we don't transfer. We transfer day 3 or day 5 embryos. And when embryos go inside the uterus, the blast will hatch. The blast will hatch in the uterus, in the endometrium. It will have apposition, addition, and then invasion, and then we get beta HCG positive, which we check on day 15 to day 16. That's where the whole journey occurs. Zona pallidolida is left out. The whole trabectoderm will implant. Inner cell mass goes inside. And then on day 14 to day 16, we start carrying out their beta CG and we get the result positive. That's the way they invade the endometrium. I've spoken for around 10 minutes. I would like any one of you to sum it up. Who will sum it up for me? Because I'm going to build up this topic once for all. Any volunteer to sum up what I've told you in very simple language.
Sir, can I say?
Good evening, sir. Dr. Archana.
Anyone can. Anyone who was the first one to volunteer?
Vijay Lakshmi.
No, Vijay Lakshmi kaun si? Andhra.
Camera on only, sir.
No, this Vijay Lakshmi is not allowed to speak. Archana.
Voice.
This Vijay Lakshmi is a dangerous Vijay Lakshmi. But camera on, Vijay. How are you?
Fine, sir.
Not
Camera
seen you.
on, sir. But
No, camera is off. We have not seen you till yet.
No, on, sir.
No, I can't see you.
I'll check it, sir.
Okay, I want all of you to meet Vijay Lakshmi in case she puts on her camera.
No.
Actually, you must see her. This girl never gave the second best answer ever in, I think, 7-8 months of 2-3 courses. And she walked away with more than 40-50 chocolates. I don't interact with Vijay Lakshmi anymore. Whenever I talk to her, she gets a box of chocolates. Okay, Archana.
Sir, just brief it out. After a controlled ovarian stimulation, and we proceed for 10 days and then around, and then after the ovum pickup, we get the oocytes. After the oocytes and ICSI is done, and after that, we have day 3 or day 5 embryos. Day 3 embryos are cleavage stage embryos, and day 5 is called blastocyst. So after this, we can proceed either with fresh embryo transfer or a frozen embryo transfer, and depending on the certain criterias. And when we are proceeding with a frozen embryo transfer, the basically the blast is cryopreserved, and in the next cycle, with the good endometrial preparation, we go ahead with the frozen embryo transfer. And then we give a good luteal phase support in both the cases, in the fresh and the frozen embryo transfer also, sir.
Correct. So good. So I think for all the E22 people, this is an important input. And now gradually I'll keep making the subject simpler and simpler. Now, what do I do? What do I do? I'll tell you. My simple concept is that I use a tablet called estradiol. See, the protocol which I do in 90% of cases, I'll tell you this first. I use a 2 milligram tablet of estradiol. Brand, I'm not bothered. You can take any brand, and as you know, I don't talk about brands. Take tablet of estradiol and give this tablet of 2 milligram from or for I give it for 4 days. So this is after on day 2. On day 2, I will do a scan. In case ET is thin and there is no follicle more than 8 to 9 millimeter. These are my entry points. My entry points. I start with Proganova or Endofert or Estrabet. You take any brand. 2 milligram tablet for 4 days. And then I give 2 milligram for 2 milligram BD for 4 days and 2 milligram PDS for 6 days. And I call her on day 10 for